Welcome back to the channel everyone. Trust me, I'm a pilot. My name is Akshay and I'm going to take you on a journey of becoming a commercial pilot from a student pilot. Should I do my CPL from India or abroad? This is the question that must have come across every pilot aspirant's mind. So today in this video we are going to discuss should we do our pilot training from India or abroad. So before we start the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you are Indian, then you should do your pilot training from India. Sure, it will take more time, but when it comes to clearing DGC exams, it will be easier. Whereas if you go abroad, it could take less time, but when it comes to license conversion, it will be a pain. Let me elaborate. Students who go overseas for their training obtain their license from the country in which they are trained in. So when they come back, they have to wait for a long time in order to get their converted license. And to get their license converted, they have to appear in 2 exams and one medical test in order to obtain an Indian CPL. Let's move on to the cost of pilot training. The cost of training is low in many countries like Philippines, USA, etc. However, you need to take in consideration the cost of food, accommodation, transport, visa, fees, flight ticket, documentation fees. So it aggregates to a lot. Number of hours in order to obtain a CPL varies from country to country. According to Indian standards, you need to have 200 hours of flight training. If a country offers less than 200 hours, then you have to pay extra for it. Academies abroad offer dirt cheap prices for pilot training packages. It's an overlogging trap. In that case, Academy will log 200 hours, whereas you have done only 100 hours of pilot training. So many of the academies of Philippines came under the radar of DGCA, and the students who have done their pilot training from there faced a lot of problems while issuing their CPL, and many companies were also reluctant while employing them. Whereas overlogging is kind of impossible in India as all the flying schools are closely monitored by DGCA. The big advantage of doing pilot training from abroad is that they have their own runways, whereas Institute in India depends on international and national airports to provide them with their runways. So it makes least priority for ATC or training aircraft because the airports are busy throughout the year. So it may take 1 to 2 years to finish your training. Some flight schools abroad run a scam that they promise you a job as soon as finish your CPL, but instead they'll appoint you as assistant flight instructors or ground instructors in their own academies at lower salaries just to fulfill their promises. Many academies in foreign show you unrealistic time frames of 4 months to complete CPL training. Therefore, do a thorough research on the flying school and do not rush it. I would suggest that if people do not want to settle in India, then they can do their CPL training from the countries in which they want to settle and work in future. But if you want to settle in India, then I suggest you do your CPL training from Indian academies, as it would be better and faster in a long run. If you have any more doubts, let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share this video. Thanks for watching.